Welcome to TuberChat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Michael and Paula. This is a channel I've had the pleasure of hanging out with on a couple of live streams, several times actually, and it's always a pleasant experience. Michael is a wonderful person and very engaging. They come back to TuberChat again and again after finding us just a few short weeks ago, and I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to have a look at this dynamic creator who is already monetized, got almost 2,000 subscribers, ready for memberships and things like that. So welcome, everyone. That Blue Moon, thanks for coming in. The Essence of Sonia is always early. Thank you very much. Saul P. Motors, hopefully you can stay for a few minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes, I said. You said. And then the Daniel Show, always good to have you here, Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo. I'm grateful that you're back again. Vibing with the Road Girl 72. I think this is your first time here, so hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the chat. I know you've already been connecting, so hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members already. If you just follow the instructions at the bottom of your screen, you'll find yourself with some more friends and family members in no time if that's what you would like. Johnny and Claire TV, a pleasure to have you here. And Shen McLove, always good to see you. Food Fight Showdown, our featured channel from yesterday, is in the house, and Travel Around, it's always good to see you. PA supporting me everywhere that I go, both here on TuberChat and with all the channels I'm connected to. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. London Kev, good to see you back. And Kristen Welton, my love, is in the house. Happy Lux, my dear, dear, dear friend, is in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you'll meet a few new friends and family members as well, although Happy Lux has very close to 12,000 friends and family members on his channel. Happy Lux is another growth stream similar to the way we connect here at TuberChat, but it's more of a party over there. He's got music playing, a video game going on, and I have gained hundreds of friends and family members from Happy Lux, both on my personal channel and here on TuberChat. Pardon me for 1 second here. Scrumptiousistic Food, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody's already having a good time connecting. Nettie Greer, good to see you back again. And then if you have the ability, of course, I'm going to remind everybody to give a thumbs up. It really does help the stream, and it pushes TuberChat a little bit farther into the algorithm so we continue to be found by new people and maximize our impact for more and more people as time goes on. And then, of course, if you have the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or anywhere else, we'll appreciate it because it helps us reach more people also. That Blue Moon, hopefully I welcomed you. I saw you come in. I think you might have been the first one that I mentioned, as a matter of fact. But it's always a pleasure having that Blue Moon here. So I appreciate that. I'm not going to wait too long to put channels on the wheel today. MJ and J Family, good to have you back as well. MJ and J Family is a channel that's been with TuberChat since the beginning and continues to come back again and again to aggressively grow their channel. I'll work on getting some channels on the wheel very quickly. Let's get Happy Lux up there right now. And has Kira come in yet? I often make our moderators wait, so today I'll put them in early. Okay, we'll wait for Kira to get here before we add her name to the wheel, but I'll put some more wheels on before, or some more names on the wheel before I spin. And before we get into new channels, Gaia's Life in Toronto, thank you for coming back in. And the Essence of Sonia, thank you for sharing on Twitter. Sonia, do I have you on the Twitter list already? Oh, I'm in the wrong window for this. I need a Firefox window. Use two different browsers so I can log into both accounts, but let's just have a quick look here. I'll show everybody what our Twitter list is. For anybody that tweets or retweets for us, I add you to our list. And I'll show you how you can find that when we look at tuberchat here. I don't know if it shows up for me properly. It doesn't. It'll show up for you differently. There'll be 3 dots up here where you can go and look at lists. But since I'm logged in, I have to go over here. So I have a list here called tuberchat stars. And you'll see the title of it is YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. And we have a lot of 21 members now. This is anybody who I know has tweeted or retweeted for tuberchat, and it gives you a quick way to find other people on Twitter if you're engaged in Twitter at all, so that you can find other generous YouTubers who are willing to tweet and retweet for others. Sonia's not on there yet, so if you've done that before, then forgive me, but let me get to, this might be the notification I'm looking for right here. There's a different one. Bumbalicious needs to go on there. Oh, Bumby Selby, yes, of course. So if I go here and I go add or remove from lists, I can pick a list, tuberchat stars. So we've got Bumby Selby in there. And when I get back to notifications, not every single interaction shows up as a notification. Twitter's a little bit different than some of these things, but it's okay. We'll find the essence of Sonia. How can I find you? What's Saul P Motors doing? Oh, Saul P Motors, be careful about self-promotion, because it's against YouTube's community guidelines. So sometimes moderators will hide your messages if you engage in self-promotion of any kind. The McRae Kings, good to see you in here. Thanks for coming in. I'm just working on something quickly on Twitter here, and then we'll get to adding names to the wheel like we usually do. Jade and Sue, hopefully I welcomed you. You're with me all the time, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Angels Army, good to have you back. And Divine Destiny, good to see you back. Thank you very much. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members, if that's what you would like. Yeah, it's no problem, Saul P Motors. I just want to let you know, because if you go into other growth streams outside of tuberchat, the moderators hit you even harder. So I'd rather just try to let you know. We always avoid self-promotion, especially at tuberchat. What I usually like to focus on are YouTubers who are generous and that they do for others before they expect to have things done for them. But you'll find if you can do more for others than you expect to have done for you, you will eventually get what you wanted out of YouTube anyway. So let's find the essence of Sonia for right now and see if you've got Twitter hooked up on your thing. I'm logged into my personal account, so I guess we're not connected, but now we are. As you can see in this window, I'm logged in on as Kevin K. So yeah, see, we should have been. I didn't know that you had me on your featured channels list. Now I'm embarrassed. That gives me a perfect opportunity to do the featured channels collaboration as well. So while we've got Sonia up here, I'm going to do 2 things. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to her About page, and I'm going to see if she's got Twitter. I don't see it right there. Sonia, do you mind just telling me your Twitter handle? It's possible that I've seen it, because when I featured you, I might have tagged you in something as well, but I'll just have a quick look at your latest video and see if you put it in the description here. No, okay. Yeah, I'll have to wait for you to tell me what you your handle. In the meantime, so then I'll skip. I'll jump ahead and I'll do something else. So we'll go to when you're on your channel and you're logged in to do the featured channels collaboration, you go to Customize Channel. It's good to see Moritz in the house. Mishana, thank you for coming in. Berlinda Engman, always good to have you here. Now on the side here, you see the featured channels module. And my page will take just a second to refresh. I will click this little pen and hit Edit Module. And it comes up with a list that has everybody that's in my featured channels list. TuberChat has much, much more. But there's Sonia's link, and I'm just going to add something to the end of it, a question mark, and the word sub_confirmation equals 1. And what that does is, for somebody who's never been to your channel before, it presents them with a window asking them, oh, I put the wrong channel. Let me get Sonia back here. What it does, it pops a window up that lets people know, gives them an opportunity to subscribe to you right away. And you can imagine it helps with a few subscriptions, because otherwise somebody might have come to your channel, started watching a video, and forgotten to subscribe, and we don't want that. Thank you very much, Mishana, for hitting the like button. Yes, please, everybody who can give a thumbs up, I would love it if you would. I'm going to try to help more eats and get you into our approved users list so your messages don't get held in a second there. MAH Videos, good to see you back. Thank you very much. And let's get Sonia's link here. And then all I need to do is paste it in where it's asking for the URL here. And again, I'm going to add my question mark and the word sub_confirmation equals 1. I hope you do that every time you share your URL anywhere on the internet. And you will see that Sonia has been added to the bottom of the list. This is on my personal channel, but she's already a featured channel on TuberChat. And you don't need to save, it's already saved, but you do have to hit this shuffle button here that I already have clicked. I didn't show you that, but hopefully you saw that. D Turner Gaming, David, thank you for coming back in. And now when I click on the page, what happens is, because I have much more than 10 featured channels, YouTube will randomly select between them and show 10 at a time. Lydia Saba, good to have you back. Thank you very much. When I refresh the page, you see that the channels changed. There's the essence of Sonia right there. So we got that handled. Now what I'm going to do, the essence of Sonia, do you know your Twitter handle? If not, I'll search for it afterwards and figure out how to get you added there. I'll put these windows away just for a moment, and I will get back. This is Michael and Paula. This is our featured channel for today. Scrumptious Food, thank you very much for the thumbs up as well. Yes, everybody, if you can. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off for a second to do it, but it really does help the stream. And every interaction pushes TuberChat just a little bit farther into the YouTube algorithm so we can reach more people, get found easier, and maximize impact for everybody. As of today, there is an average of 80 different channels that come through TuberChat every single live stream that we do. Sometimes many more, sometimes a few less, but it seems to average out around 80. Just a couple of weeks ago, it was only 70. So TuberChat is chugging along just nicely, and I appreciate everybody for all the loyal and dedicated support. When you come back here, it helps us just as much as hopefully it helps you. Lava House family, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in, and I'm glad Vibing with the Rude Girl 72 is having a good time connecting with people. Hopefully you're meeting all the friends and family members you'd like today. There's Kira Welton. Let me get her on the wheel. Okay, I'll sort out getting Sonia on our Twitter list afterwards, but I'm glad I did get a chance to show you, and I'm glad I got a chance to show you that featured channels collaboration that I was talking about. I'm going to look at it one more time before I add names to the wheel and start spinning the wheel. I just want to put a little bit of focus and show you why I focus on the featured channels collaboration so much here. It's a wonderful collaboration that anybody can do with their channel. You have to do it with a computer right now. It's not very easy to do it with a phone. But what it basically does, when you feature channels on your front page here, you are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that you are worthy of being featured by them. And you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for everybody, and we are lucky enough to be featured on approximately 50 different channels right now. If you have featured TuberChat or my personal channel on your front page, please make sure that I know about it so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. So we'll get back to Michael and Paula for now. I don't need that window anymore. We're over here. I was doing some sharing of my own on Reddit earlier. Let me get this paused, because when you're live streaming, you don't want a YouTube window running. You can have one open with the chat, but it will bog down your computer if you've got too much going on. So there's Michael and Paula. Let me see what Bautismo has to say, if I can add some names to the wheel. Paris Shutters, thank you for coming in. I think you've been here before. Thank you for letting everybody know to thumbs up. I appreciate that. And forgive me if I'm wrong, if this is your first time or not. That's okay. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. Take your time, visit one by one. And the way that you connect with people here is to leave a single emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you want to connect with them, and then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video while you watch, and it should be at least a couple of sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured that connection the right way, and say something about the video that you watched so that they can go back and find your comment easily, and then turn around and do the same thing for your channel. And it's really that easy. Just following the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Jaden, thank you very much for sharing on the community tab. And Paris, thank you for letting me know that it is in fact your first time. I wasn't quite sure, but I'm hoping that you feel welcome, and hopefully you're already off to the races connecting with people. Zelda Master John, thanks for coming in. And the Hoops Family Network, of course, thank you for coming in as well. Javian's Day Today, I appreciate you coming back. And Divine Wisdom, I'm almost certain that you've been here before, although it may have been a little while. And I did want to take care of one other thing, as a matter of fact, so forgive me while I get this done too. Hopefully more Eats is still in the house. I know she came by quickly. She's a very much loved and well-respected. Yes, there you are. She's a very much loved and well-respected member of the community. And no problem, David. Thank you very much for letting us run. So I'm going to grab more Eats. Now I'm in the TuberChat window. So we're all good. All right, Eats, let's get your bell on. And I'm going to copy your URL, and then I'm just going to go to my YouTube studio. I'm going to get you into the approved users list so that your messages don't get held up in the chat. Moderators have to approve them sometimes. And that's a random glitch that YouTube has. There's really no rhyme or reason for it. We find it happening to people all the time. The worst is when you have somebody who's actually shadow banned, and then they're not able to say anything in the chat. It's not necessarily anybody's fault, but it happens. And if you're lucky enough that somebody reaches out to you on Instagram or somewhere else to let you know, or maybe even find you in another live stream, you can at least get them into the approved users list, and usually that helps. It's a good first step. My community page always takes a moment to populate, just because I have such a extensive banned words list. And here it is. Let's get to approved users. And you put the URL in. You can't search for somebody here. You have to have their exact URL for the channel that you want. You wait a second, and then it'll come up. You just click, and now more Eats is in our approved users list. Once you hit save, it's done. We can get rid of this window, and if we're lucky, then more Eats will have an easier time getting their messages through with us. Yeah, parachuters, that's perfect. It's always advisable. You take your time, meet everybody one by one, because we're focused on loyal and dedicated supporters here, the kind of people who are going to come back and watch your videos and give you comments and likes and everything else over not only the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. As you hear me tell stories about the different channels that are familiar that come back in the chat, or especially the ones that I put on the screen, you'll get to know the kind of community that we have here. Jaden, we've already talked about the banned words list, and I sent it to you, so I know you know what that is. It stops, for those of you who don't know, it stops people from being able to say things that you don't want them to say in the chat. So the standard inappropriate words that you wouldn't want anybody saying in a family-friendly channel. And then some of the other things, like you'll notice here in TuberChat, I don't have a lot of rules. I'm not yelling at everybody all day over not using certain emojis and stuff like that, because they're already blocked. You can use basically whatever you want. The only thing is I wish that everybody would just keep it to 2, because there is a little bit of truth to the idea that too many emojis in a chat like this can be considered spam. Only in the growth streams. You don't have to worry about it everywhere else. I'm just going to get some names on the wheel here before I start spinning. And Cozy Relaxation, it's always good to see you, so thank you for coming in. Salty Motors probably isn't still here. MJ and J, and Johnny and Claire TV. Let's spin and see what is going to happen. There's Shen McLove. Let's get this channel up on the screen and see what you got going on for us today. Oh, wow. Well over 900. You're on your way towards the 1,000. I'm glad to see you've got the essence of Sonia up there, because she is a dynamic creator, very generous. She swaps playlists with people, as well as does the featured channels collaboration. If anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, just say in the chat, I am willing to swap playlists, and you will find other creators reaching out to you for the purpose of doing that. It's a simple collaboration that can allow you to really get your hours moving. You can imagine if you have a playlist of 5 or 10 or 20 or even more hours, and you get a lot of creators running that for you, your hours can speed up a little bit. Mishana is ready to swap today if anybody wants to do that, and the essence of Sonia is always willing to swap playlists. And then hopefully Jaden has a new video that he's excited about, it looks like, and that's great. Dre Cooks is willing to swap playlists as well. So all of our moderators do it as well. And I do it if you want to reach out to me personally as well. So I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting. Again, this is Shen McLove. Let's see what else you got going on, because you've been doing a lot of live streaming. She's got lots of different content here. So you've been at it for a little while, but you seem to be doing just very nicely. How are your hours, Shen McLove? I'm just curious. Divine wisdom. We're probably looking for a little bit more than one word when you're willing to swap playlists with people. It makes me wonder if when you're leaving comments for people, you might also be using one word. And I'm just guessing, but we want to avoid that. You always want to be leaving really meaningful comments, really long comments when you're connecting with people here. And the reason why is so that when your comments don't get held up for review or caught in the spam filter, because YouTube may automatically take your subscription away afterwards. So it's a thought. Divine Destiny's willing to swap playlists. And then D Turner Gaming, David is back with us, hanging out, and hopefully meeting some new friends and family members. Shen McLove has just under 2,000, but that's okay. We just want to help you get those hours up. So if anybody wants to swap playlists with Shen McLove, then reach out to them, because they are on the race to 4K. with 900 subscribers, we'd like to see them be a lot closer to the hours by the time they get the subscribers. We'd like to see them get the watch hours around the same time. Jaden, word up. Yes, indeed. This is MJ&J Family. This is a channel that's been with TuberChat since the beginning, and a channel that comes back again and again to aggressively grow, well over 1,000 subscribers. And they have also got TuberChat on their featured channels list, along with a couple more of our friends. And that's always good to see. So I'm going to get you just to pardon me for 1 second. I'm going to step away and I'll be right back. All right, pardon me for that. We're back in action. I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. Looks like we're all caught up, and hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting with each other, meeting new friends and family members, and all the good stuff that we're here for. Happy Lux is still hanging out, so hopefully everybody's connected to Happy Lux. I'm going to show you both of his channels when he comes up on the wheel, as soon as it's his turn. Happy Lux is a dear, dear friend of mine, and somebody I think everybody should be connected to. Did I not put that blue moon on the wheel already? Maybe not, eh? That blue moon needs to be on the wheel. Mr. and Mrs. Annaballo's there. We saw the essence of Sonia. And I'm just looking at what else I can do here. J&J Family's here. Here's Jaden. So let's spin and we'll get another channel up here. There's Kira Welton. This is Kristen's daughter, my BFF forever. 280 subscribers. She is well on her way towards 300, and hopefully we can push her a little bit farther today. And hopefully she will meet all the new friends and family members she wants. For Rosita Paul, thank you for coming in. And the Urban Cook, good to see you. I was hanging out in the Urban Cook's live stream just before setting up for TuberChat about an hour and a half ago. And thank you, Divine Wisdoms. Yes, as a matter of fact, hopefully everybody is feeling blessed today. So Kira has her own channel. She is doing her own thing. She's got a lot of dynamic content here. She does the featured channels collaboration as well. And she is doing a lot of live streaming lately, as well as some unboxings and things like that. So there's a lot of stuff to be checked out when visiting Kira Welton, and I hope everybody will connect with her if you haven't already. Yeah, my pleasure, the Urban Cook. I wish I could have stayed longer. I literally got you went live only moments before 1 hour before I start TuberChat. I always shut my computer completely down. I reset the internet, make sure all other devices are either off or paused if I'm running playlists, which I'm always running playlists. And then Donut Toys and Games is willing to swap playlists if anybody wants to do that as well. Thank you, Donut Toys and Games, for coming and visiting me yesterday as well. I'm fortunate to have quite a few creators that are here with TuberChat visiting me on my personal channel. I try to live stream at least once a week as well. I live in a beautiful town called Niagara Falls. It's the honeymoon capital of the world. It's a big, big tourist destination, and we have the beautiful Niagara Falls to look at all the time. So I try to stream over there at least once a week to give everybody a look at what's happening. And I appreciate everybody who connects with me and then comes over there. Let me spin the wheel again, and then we'll add a few more names pretty soon. Here's Jaden Sue. This is another channel that's with us all the time and supports me everywhere I go. Jaden is a previously featured channel on TuberChat, not once, but twice. It's the first channel to ever be featured twice on TuberChat. And the reason why is because not only are they a loyal and dedicated supporter, but as well, they're extremely generous. First of all, they do the featured channels collaboration. As well, they share for us constantly, whether it's on their community tab or Twitter or other places. Michonne is heading out right now, but she's willing to swap playlists if anybody wants to grab her just before she goes. And I'm sure she'll get back to you anyway. Sunflower Angel, good to see you here. I think this is your first time in here, but it looks like you already know what's going on, so that's great. If you just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Hopefully you feel welcome. And then Nature Africa Explorers, thank you for coming back in. Jess Phillips, I think this is your first time here too, so forgive me if I'm wrong about those, but hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody in the chat that you'd like. Take your time. Visit people one by one. The way that we connect here is to leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. And then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithm. And then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. And then give each other a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and put a double emoji next to their name of any kind. That lets them know that you have secured that connection the right way. And then say something about the video that you watched so that they can find your comment easily, and then turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Life with Triple T, good to see you back in the house. Thank you very much. OJ's Gaming, good to have you here as well. Yes, you can see the friendships that are flourishing within the chat here. We have several people who've been with TuberChat for months coming back again and again to grow their channels, and we have a few newcomers and people who come by occasionally. But there are lots and lots of opportunities for everybody to get together and grow their channel and thrive together. I did not see your video today, Life with Triple T, but I will make sure that I make a note of it. Hopefully, I'll get you on the wheel at some point shortly, and then we'll have a good look at it when it's there together. In the meantime, maybe I should spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and then I'll think about adding more names to the wheel, possibly. Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo from Toronto. As am I. I now live in Niagara Falls, but I grew up in Toronto until about the last 4 years. Here we are. These are dynamic creators. And they've got quite a bit of stuff for us to have a look at. And then hopefully we can expect lots of more consistent content from you as well. You have a new video. Oh, 4 hours ago. Yes, of course. Blindfold food tasting test. So you guys are a little more adventurous than me. And Ace Flaw One, thank you for coming in after work. I appreciate that. Berlinda Engman is willing to swap playlists, of course. So if anybody wants to do that, if anybody wants to swap playlists with each other, then by all means, please just say so within the chat, and you will find other creators reaching out to you, and you're free to make those arrangements as you would like. I do it as well. All of our moderators do it. So if you want to reach out to me personally, we can make our own arrangements for that. Moods and Mimosas, thank you for coming in. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting with each other, so that's good news. I will, let me have a look at my list over here. Just having a look over here to see what Bautissimo says about adding names to the wheel. Maybe I'll hold off for another minute here. But I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting. Let's spin. We'll pull another channel up first, and then I'll see what's happening. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Here's Kristen Walton. David from D Turner Gaming, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully everybody's good, Ace Flaw One, and hopefully you are too. This is Kristen Walton. This is my love. We saw Kira Walton earlier. This is her mom. And we are all together here in Niagara Falls, Canada. Kristen is doing a better job than me for coming out with content lately. I do a lot of live streaming, but she has been doing a lot of video production. So she's got videos coming out at least twice a week, aiming for 3 times a week. So there's lots of different stuff here, and you can see she's got her own channel doing her own thing, but she's got a lot of different content for everybody to see. So hopefully if you haven't already connected to her, you will. Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo. Here's the, I wonder if you guys have been to that Van Gogh exhibit. I did not go. Kristen and Kira went with a couple of other family members to visit this Van Gogh exhibit in Toronto last weekend. And it's really something else. So she's got a video, obviously, that we can use as a preview to it here. And but that's right there in your hometown. And they actually encourage filming and Instagram and Facebook and all that. It's a weird world that we live in right now, and it has nothing to do with the other stuff that we're all, dealing with. It has to do with live streaming is not brand new, but it's still new enough that a lot of establishments don't know what to do about it. So some of the places you go to, they don't know, and so they say, no, we don't want anybody filming here. You've always got to ask, because you don't want people in your videos if they don't want to be in them, because what will happen if you live stream and you put somebody in your video that doesn't want to be there, and then they tell you to take it out afterwards, you lose your chat, and the whole context of the video could be ruined. But there are places who are very forward-thinking, and that Van Gogh exhibit is one of those. So you're welcome to go there and film. They encourage it. They want you to tag them and everything, and so Kristen has done that. Here, Embracing Everyday Realities. Thank you for coming in. I have finished your playlist. We swapped, so I know that Embracing Everyday Reality swaps playlists. And then, so you didn't go to the exhibit, but you will check it out. We're thinking about going, because Kristen liked it so much she wants to go back. And we've talked about some other family members joining us to do that, so we'll see. And let me see what I can do here. Let's get D Turner Gaming on the wheel. How do you add different colors on the wheel? This wheel that I use is from wheelofnames.com. It's free. Anybody can use it. And there's a menu bar up here on the right. Now, I use it in a little window like this, but if you wanted to look at it like this, you could do that too. And there's a little button here called Customize. And then this allows a lot of different things. One of the things here is colors. And they've got themes you can pick from, or you can customize the colors. I did them myself because I like these really, really light pastel colors so that we can read the names very, very easily. See if there's something I can do to make it even better. Maybe not, eh? It's got lots and lots of different stuff here. You can customize how fast it spins and all that stuff. Let me see if I can get this back the way I like it. There we go. It is ad supported, so that's why it's free, but we can just swipe up here. And the developer of this, who generously made it free, is still going to get paid, but we don't have to stare at the ad the whole time. Thank you, Happy Lux, for hanging out. And then Cruz family's in the house. Good to see you. Thank you for coming back in. Run your personal tuber chat. Let's want to know because up for me to play today. So embracing everyday realities. I ran you on the tuberchat account. Tuberchat is where I need the hours. I'm monetized. I'm still willing to swap playlists with people on my personal account if you want to, because it will help you with hours, and you can run a few ads for me. But I'll leave that up to you, and we can talk about that afterwards. If you've already run tuberchat up until now, then we're all good. And then we can talk about going again after if you want to do that. And if anybody else wants to swap playlists with people, just say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat, and other creators will reach out to you. Business Basics with Mr. Long, thank you for coming back in. And thank you for reminding everybody to give a thumbs up. It really does help the stream, and it pushes, every interaction pushes tuberchat a little bit farther into the algorithm so that we can be found easier and meet even more creators from around the world. And then hopefully everybody is having a good time connecting. Let me spin before I think about adding any more names to the wheel. Here's Johnny and Claire TV. This is a channel that's been back again and again ever since finding tuberchat just a short time ago, but with well over 700 subscribers. They are chugging along just nicely, and hopefully meeting some new friends and family members here to get you closer to the 800 that I know must be on your mind. Lots of dynamic content, obviously, here for us to check out, which is great. And then I'm just going to double check that I'm right about something. I'm pushing the limits of my internet connection here, apparently. As you can see, Johnny and Claire TV is our featured channel for tomorrow. So we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And we move the times around of the live streams so that we can meet different people from around the world in different time zones. But that's what you can expect for tomorrow. Michael and Paula is our feature channel for today, and Johnny and Claire TV will be our featured channel of tomorrow. And then thank you very much, the Cruz family, for reminding everybody to thumbs up. Simply Royce, thank you for coming in. I think you've been here before, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that. And hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. The Ace Deuce family, it's good to see you back. Everybody, please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. Everybody is willing to connect, and the best idea is always to go first. If you just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time, if that's what you would like. Now we're cooking here. My Bautissimo is letting me know. Is Dre Cook still in the house? I'm going to refresh and just see if I can figure this out. Oh, the Hoops Family Network. I didn't put you on the wheel yet. I was going to do that when I put the moderators on. So the Hoops Family Network is here. So I don't know how to pronounce your name of your channel, Anaker7 Gaming. I absolutely will help you, but I'm going to just remove those messages, and I'm going to time you out for a second because I can't have you spamming the chat. When you say the same thing 3 times, that's considered spam. So it's not a problem right now, but I need you to take just a second to hear what I'm going to say, and you can decide if tuberchat is something that you think can help you. So Drake Cooks, glad that you're here. I'm going to get you on the wheel. The way that we connect here, Anaker7 Gaming, is we everybody's willing to connect. Everybody wants to help everybody. This is not a sub for sub network, but everybody will be expecting you to connect with them. The way that we connect here is to reach out to creators one by one, and you will find yourself with some loyal and dedicated supporters that will continue to come back to your channel to watch your videos and give you likes, comments, views, and all the things we need as growing YouTubers, not only in the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. The way that we connect, if you want to reach out to anybody at all, please don't be shy, is leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then visit their channel and watch a short video of theirs in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video that you watch of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. Then give the creator a thumbs up because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji of any kind next to their name. That lets them know that you've connected the right way, and then say something about the video that you watched so that they can turn around and find your comment easily and then do the same thing for your channel. So the other thing too, we never do self-promotion. It's against YouTube's community guidelines, so you can't ask for help or ask for anybody to check you out. Everybody's here to help, especially me. I'm willing to help everybody as much as I can. I will push for you to meet new friends and family members as much as you would like to. Callum Hattie, thank you for coming back in. Venom for Life, it's always good to see you as well, so thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. And thank you very much, Paris Shutters. Yes, the best idea, though, Paris Shutters, is always to go first. Please don't wait for people to come to you. Everybody here wants to bake and do all those good things, so please reach out to anybody that you'd like to. Like I said, the best idea is always to go first. The more that you do for other people, especially on YouTube, the more you will find coming back to you. But you almost have to do it anyway. You have to be willing to give much more than you expect to receive. If you could do that and be okay with it, you will find yourself with much more than you ever wanted in the first place. That's a promise. I run several different channels. Some are for other people, some are for myself, and I see it time and time again. So there's D Turner Gaming with well over 900 subscribers. They are really probably itching for that monetization that's right around the corner. Hopefully we can get you a few more friends and family members here again today and tomorrow, and you will be well on your way. I'm curious how your hours are, D Turner Gaming. David, if you didn't already, I forget if I already asked you that, but hopefully we can get you going on that as well. I've never seen something like that before. I hate to just let somebody go so easily like that, but I don't. If somebody's coming in asking to be rated and they've never been here before, I have a feeling that nothing I say is going to get through anyway. So that's unfortunate, but everybody can always reach out to me on Instagram if they find that they can't get in and want to come in anyway. If somebody wants in that badly, I'll help them. But I don't want anybody here, especially that comes back in only sitting at 5 hours. I don't want anybody here to have to spend time on a channel that's not going to connect with you. One of the things I want you to know when you come and spend time at tuberchat is I'm going to do everything that I can to protect the chat and everything that we're doing here so that we don't have any kind of sub for sub behavior, and we don't have people who are going to take with the intention of not giving. So other than that, hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. There you go, D Turner Gaming. Yeah. And Izzy's Life Vlogs. Thank you for coming in. Sorry, I didn't welcome you when I saw you come in a moment ago. Yes, Mr. and Miss Annabello. Yes, more and more you see as you spend time here that the intention is, yes, we are actually family here. It's a wonderful thing when you see channels getting monetized and they're celebrating together and they really are interested in watching each other succeed. It is absolutely true that we can all thrive together. For me to get subscribers doesn't require me to take them away from you. We all just expand the pool of subscribers. The more people we get subscribing, the more people we get super chatting, the more members we get and things like that, it opens it up for everybody else and we can truly all thrive together. So I'm very grateful that we have what we have going on here. And Chickly Beauty, thank you for coming back in. It's always nice to have you here. And then I should spin. I'll spin. I'll get another channel up. I can't believe Happy Luck's been waiting all this time. Happy Lux was the first one on the wheel, and it just doesn't want to come up. This seems to be happening lately where the first channel in the list takes forever to come in. That's happened to Blue Moon. That's happened to Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Dre Cooks. And Jade and Sue, yes, we do have a wonderful family, and I always appreciate every moment that everybody spends here at TuberChat and as well with me. So Dre Cooks is meeting some new friends and family members here with well over 900 subscribers. You're well on your way towards the 1,000 as well. Dre Cooks is willing to swap playlists with people if you want to reach out to them as well. And you've obviously got a lot of delicious looking stuff here. I got to get a little bit to know your channel a little bit better. Homemade tomato sauce there too. Salmon, lettuce, butter sauce, and asparagus. See, I'm very lucky. I can cook to save my life, but I can't do anything spectacular. Kristen can. Kristen is a spectacular cook, and she makes wonderful stuff for us all the time. But I'm always interested to see this kind of thing too. Wow. Yeah, you got a lot of delicious looking stuff here. I hope everybody will check out Dre Cooks. Jaden's on the way to 2K2, which is great. Kira's thinking of doing some more cooking videos. Hopefully she'll get around to doing that as well. I think it's always interesting to see different recipes and the way different people are making things, especially when it's something that you're not used to. Different foods from around the world that you may not have had before. Let's, I'll spin first. We'll get another channel up, and I will think about adding a few more names to the wheel. There's a pair of shutters. So this is a new connection for TuberChat. But what that means is I do not subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. But what I will do is go through your videos here. I'd like to give you a few minutes of watch time. So I'll take your longest one here, and I will add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list, and I will watch that video in full, and I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment for you. I will give you a thumbs up, and I will subscribe, and in that way I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And hopefully now you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but we move the times around so that we can meet people around the world in different time zones. Venom for Life, you just got served. Your housing just went kaput? I don't know what you mean by that. I hope you're talking about a video game. My pleasure, Parashutters. So we're all set. And Jaden is trying to get to 2K today. How many subscribers do you have, Jaden? Try to remember to spell it out when you tell me, but I'm just curious to know how many you have. We looked at your channel already, but I didn't see while I was there, or I don't remember already. Declan's Fan 2020, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. And I'll spin one more time. We'll get another channel up here, and then I'll add some more. That blue moon. I love talking about that blue moon. This is a wonderfully generous creator. And I will drop the link for you right now. If anybody wants to connect, Nightbot should be dropping the link right there, so you can connect with that blue moon easily. This is a channel that is aggressively working on their growth, and they're back with tuberchat again and again and again. They're doing the featured channels collaboration as well. They have made a video specifically for tuberchat. You're trying to get to 300 or 290. Yes, 290 first, and then 300, but it's very possible. So if you make sure you connect with everybody that you haven't got today, one by one, it's very possible that you can be close, if not already, at 290. And then you're at 135K tuberchat. Perfect. Okay. And then, yeah, so that blue moon, hopefully we can push you a little bit farther. I'd love to see it happen for you. I'd love to see us get you to 300 between today and tomorrow if you can be there again. But if you grab everybody that you can. TuberChat, every single live stream has an average of 80 people that comes through. There's never less than 70 now, really, but there's sometimes a little bit more. On our record day, we had 105 channels come through in 1 2-hour period. But TuberChat is popular enough now that there's always 80 channels. Now, half of them have been here before, maybe even more than that. And there are some channels that come through, they see it for 2 seconds and then they leave. They don't like it, or they don't want to do it, or they don't understand, or what. There's any number of reasons. Most of the people stay, of course. And if you grab everybody that you don't already have, I think we can get you to you can get yourself here to 290 or very, very close to it. And then if you're very aggressive tomorrow, you might even hit 300. But I will do what I can to push for you. I love that blue moon, and I'm always happy to have this channel in here. And then anybody that wants to swap playlists can reach out to that blue moon as well for that purpose. They're willing to swap. Anybody that wants to swap playlists can just say so in the chat, and other creators will reach out to you for that as well. Declan's Fan is at 565, which is great. Declan's Fan, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members as well. Yeah, Hoops Family Network last. But I'm going to add some more names to the wheel, so you're not going to be last anymore. So we've had Dre Cooks. We've had Pair of Shutters. Javian's Day today needs to be on the wheel. D Turner Gaming we looked at. Vibin with the Rude Girl 72. We need to see your channel. So we've got you on the wheel now. Cozy Relaxation. Did I put the Daniel show up on already or not? Put the Daniel show up. Rosita Paul. And I will spin and we will keep looking. $2 weeks to get moved. All right, Venom for life. Hopefully that works out smoothly for you. Here's Cozy Relaxation. This is another channel that comes back again and again to TuberChat. They are willing to swap playlists. I have swapped with them, as you will probably see when I pull the channel up. We'll have red lines like crazy. Venom for life. Life can be crazy, that's for sure. Let's see what we got for videos here. Yeah, red lines are all there. So we swapped playlists just not too long ago, but they're willing to swap playlists. If anybody wants to do that, you can reach out to Cozy Relaxation. And if you haven't already connected with them, I hope that you will. I'm going to get you to pardon me for 1 second while I step aside and grab another drink, and I'll be right back. Kinzel Joy Girona. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you for coming in. It's your first time, but hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to. Take your time. Visit people one by one, and if you follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself meeting some new friends and family members in no time. The way that we connect here is to leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel, watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithm, and then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video so that it doesn't get held up for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. You want to make sure it's a couple of full sentences long. Give a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji of any kind to let them know you secured that connection the right way, and say something about the video that you watched so that they can find your comment easily and then turn around and do the same thing for your channel. And then Philly Girl, it's good to see you back. Very, very good to see you back. So thank you for coming back in, and hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members as well. So let me spin. I'll pull up another channel, and then I'll go and step aside for a quick second. And that blue moon can hold down the fort for me while I'm gone. Here's Vibing with the Rude Girl 72. This is a new connection for TuberChat, but it looks like a dynamic creator. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I will do is take one of your videos. I'll take this one here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I will watch that video in full. When I go through my watch later list, I will leave a meaningful comment for you. I will give you a thumbs up, and I'll subscribe. And in that way, I'll make sure that the subscription sticks. And hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But the times change so that we can meet different people from around the world in different time zones. Arizona Insider, thank you for coming back in. And then Philly Girl, no sweat. We're just happy when you're here. So thank you for coming back in. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here in TuberChat. And then Uniquely Lavish, thank you for coming back in again. Now I'm going to, we'll keep looking at, okay, let me spin. I forgot to take them off the wheel. We'll spin, we'll get another channel up, and then I will step aside. Here's the Hoops Family Network. This is another dynamic creator, a very good friend, and somebody I've been connected to months and months and months ago, who is inspirational in the creation of TuberChat. And hopefully, if you haven't already connected to the Hoops Family Network, you will. They do the featured channels collaboration, as well as they are monetized, but still willing to swap playlists so that they can lock that 4,000 hours in. And Nature's Africa Explorers, good that you're having a good time connecting with everybody. Turned off, yes. Oh, I see. Yeah, some videos, if the comments aren't there, there's not much we can do. But as long as you do everything that you can, especially with the thumbs up, you probably lock in that connection. So pardon me for 1 second. I will be right back, and we will spin and get another channel up. All right, let's spin. You need to check out also on the Hoops Family Network these Shoutout Saturday videos that they do. This is where they show you other creators that are great to be connected to. They show some kind of generosity in some way. And as well, during those Shoutout Saturday live streams, the Hoops Family Network allows people to connect the same way that we do here at TuberChat. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody new coming in. But it looks like everybody's having a good time. Oh, my pleasure, that Blue Moon. Oh, there's It's Me Once, Then Yes Honey. Let's get them on the wheel. I want to see you get everything you want out of YouTube, that Blue Moon. And usually subscribers are the first part of that. Mick, for real, good to see you back. Here's the Daniel show again. Lots of WWE footage for us here. And much other dynamic content, obviously. I haven't played any of those WWE games in a long time, but I imagine they got to be even more realistic than the last time I played one. It wasn't that long ago, probably a couple of years. I just haven't had time lately. I enjoy video games as much as anybody. I usually get stuck playing Grand Theft Auto. It's my favorite game. I like the Lego games too. When they do Lego Star Wars and Lego Batman and stuff like that, for some reason I'm really drawn to those games. I'd rather play Lego Star Wars than Star Wars. And then let me see what I can do about adding names to the wheel. Rosita Paul. Oh, you are on the wheel. I put you on the wheel already. Moods and Mimosas. Nature Africa Explorers. MH Videos. We'll spin and we'll get somebody up. Not have time. Oh, Oops Family Network, yeah. It's funny because, you know, the way that I go on, and if you see me on my personal channel as well as here, you'll find like I try to support as many creators as I can. I'm in probably 10 to 20 live streams a day for at least 15 minutes each, and then trying to watch a few videos and this and that, as well as trying to keep my channels going. And I work full time and this and that, but it's not that I'm a workaholic. It's that I love everything that I'm doing, or most of everything that I'm doing, so much that I'm doing it all the time. No sweat, David. It's no sweat at all. I want you to get what you want out of TuberChat. So if you are tied up, then that's cool. And when you're ready to meet friends and family members, hopefully you can do that. I have very often been in Melda and Amra family and Happy Lux at the same time, or different live streams like that, and just hammering away at 2 accounts. And it can be overwhelming, that's for sure. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting with each other. Nature Africa Explorers has a lot of dynamic content here. I'm sure lots of people are going to find it very interesting. It's a unique channel because it's the first one that we've had in TuberChat that has been noticed that has this kind of content, but really something else. Nature Africa Explorers, no problem. It's my pleasure. I appreciate every moment that you spend here in TuberChat. Hopefully you're meeting all the friends and family members that you would like. And David from D Turner Gaming will get back to anybody that wants to connect with them. We've been connected to D Turner Gaming for months and months and months. So hopefully everybody who hasn't already reached out to them will. I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting. Let's spin and we'll pull another channel up here. Moods and mimosas. Let's see what you have going on for us today. Let's get your bell on. At first when I was running tuberchat, I didn't have a lot of bells on, but now I'm going to try to remember to put everybody's bell on. So if you see me pull your channel up and don't have the bell on, please don't be offended. I have either maybe not had it on from the first place, or I have reset several bells many times, because as we all see, the notifications do not work all the time perfectly, and I don't want to get into a long speech about it, but one of the things you can do is turn them off, turn them back on, or sometimes you even have to unsubscribe and resubscribe to somebody to get those things working. And yeah, Philly girl, no sweat. I'm sure anybody that connects with Philly girl is going to be connected back to. Every time you post a video, your views on other videos drop. Does not always affect your watch time. That's interesting, that Blue Moon. The views drop. I can't even begin to imagine. I haven't heard of quite a problem like that before. I haven't experienced anything like that, and I run several channels. Of course, if it did happen, I may not have noticed, but that's something else. Typically on YouTube, over the long term, not in the short term, but over the long term, every video we put out helps the video before it and the video after it, because as your channel grows and you gain more and more followers and people start to enjoy your content and you expose your content to the right people, you will find people start watching more and more of your content. So somebody won't come to your channel and watch one, they'll come to your channel and watch 3. So your views should be going up on everything. They go down and you don't see why. That's really unbelievable. That Blue Moon, do you have Instagram or any of that stuff? And forgive me for not remembering. We might already be connected, but just if you don't mind reminding me if there's somewhere where we could message outside. Yeah, the Urban Cook, yeah. Notifications are really something else. It seems to have not been going... Notifications don't seem to have been working this weekend perfectly. It's weird. On tuberchat, they work perfectly, and on my personal channel, it seems that they didn't. But I've heard, as you can imagine, I hear from a handful of creators whenever there's something that is up. So I'm very lucky because I get to know right away. It's interesting. You do have Instagram. Are we already connected on Instagram? We must be, no? Maybe what an idea could be, if you don't mind, because now I'm just curious. I really want to see what's going on. If I can see what happens with you with my own eyes, it might be able to, I don't know if I'll be able to fix it or anything like that, but maybe we can just get our idea. And I'm so sorry for not remembering that Blue Moon. When I'm here doing the live stream, I think I'm just not thinking clearly about Instagram and who I'm connected to and stuff like that. But that's great. And then so if we can, maybe before you're going to post another video, there you are, that Blue Moon, of course, yes. I'm just sending you a little link. If you, the next time you're going to post a video, maybe you don't mind letting me know the day before. I'll screenshot your channel so I can have a look, and then after you post the video, I'll look again like a day after and then see if I notice any change, and who knows if that's going to have any kind of help. And I should know we're connected. We've had conversations here, so thank you very much. That Blue Moon, of course, is a previously featured channel from tuberchat, but also is a very generous creator. So I hope everybody has Yes, I'll do it right now. So, yeah, the Hoops Family Network. When I added a command in the chat via Nightbot, of course, so that a couple of channels, including That Blue Moon, can have an easier time connecting. So That Blue Moon can use that command whenever they need it, and then that'll help everybody connect. So for everybody, for the channel I'm talking about, That Blue Moon, they're a very loyal and dedicated supporter, first of all, to TuberChat, but as well, they're a generous creator. And they made a special video just for TuberChat, which we featured on our front page. And I hope everybody will check that out as well. And then its official star also has a command like that as well, so that they can be connected if anybody needs to. But hopefully anybody that hasn't already connected to That Blue Moon will connect with them. And it sounds like they could use a little pump on some views there, because YouTube's doing something to them that's not too common. All right. And it looks like everybody's having a good time connecting. So the command, if you scroll up, you'll see its official star just did the same thing. And I've only done this for a couple of channels because it's hard to find them, and I don't want moderators to have to go looking for the link all the time, but I also don't want it to be dropped too often. So what happens is I added it to Nightbot. So if its official star types in an exclamation mark and the words its official star with one word, which I made it that way, then Nightbot drops the link as soon as they do that. You can only use it once every 5 minutes at the most, so it doesn't allow for spam. But then that allows channels like That Blue Moon, anytime somebody wants to find them and has a little bit of trouble, they'll be able to use that command. As soon as That Blue Moon has 1,000 subscribers or close to it, it won't be an issue anymore because everybody will find them right away. But they have a great name, and it's very popular, as you can imagine. So it's a little bit harder to find them in the search results. But that's a feature that Foodie Squad and them have been using in their chats. And so I decided to use that as well. Okay, and thank you for sending me that stuff, That Blue Moon. I'll have a look afterwards. So, yeah, it's with Nightbot, or most of the bots do it. I just use Nightbot for this one because I really don't use Nightbot for anything else. It's just hanging around, but it is available. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll show you how to do it. Let's put I'll spin. We'll get another channel up, Rosa Rosita Paul. And then I will get Nightbot rolling so we can look at what I'm talking about. If you guys, for anybody that live streams, you can use the same thing. Rosa Rosita Paul, now you've been here before, but maybe I just didn't have you on the wheel yet. Hopefully that's the case, because we should have already been connected otherwise, but maybe this is the first time we're looking at your channel. If you weren't here long enough to be on the wheel before, then that would be the answer. But I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take one of your videos here. I'll take a 9-minute one, and I'll add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list, and I'll watch that video in full. And I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment for you. I will give you a thumbs up, and I'll subscribe. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well. And you have the notification bell on, so you don't miss any of our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So Life of Crested Greco, I've hidden you, but if you want, you can reach out to me on Instagram. I just want to make sure that you're not spamming. You can go somewhere else if you want to do that, but if you want to come into TuberChat, I just want to be sure. You can reach out on Instagram at TuberChat and let me know. So let's get Nightbot up. I'll show you what how this works. For those of you who live stream, Nightbot's easy to hook up. You just log in with your YouTube account, but I'm already logged in. And then I just go to these commands. Now, when you go to the default commands, you want them all to be turned off. Actually, that should be disabled too. And the reason why is because in your chat, if you're not using any of these things, people who know what they're doing can come in and start making commands, and then it just looks a little spammy. So you want to avoid that. When we go to custom commands, you'll see that I've got a few here. I've got That Blue Moon, Johnny and Claire TV, It's Official Star, and Georgia Bulldogs, because these channels are a little bit harder to find for now until they pump up their subscribers. So we just go add command, and I can do like, oops, I'm not going to leave this here. I'm going to take it off after, but I say the Hoops Family Network, and then I put a link. Well, let's just say I put the link here. I'm not going to go through all the trouble of this. Here, if I did it for Rosa Rosita Paul, then I would put the link here, and then cooldown, you don't want 5 seconds. You want like 5 minutes, like the max, because you don't want people to use it if they don't need it. And then you can select if you want moderators to use it, or if it's only for the owner of the channel or whatever. And then you just save that, and then it's in the chat. And you can make one command hit the other one as well if you want to, but that's a little more complicated of a situation. But that's how you use them. It's very, very easy. Thank you very much, Arizona Insider. And then Arizona Insider says they've met some new friends and family members today, which is great. Any other bots? Not log live streams, YouTube Premiere, bots for that? Yes, if Premiere, forgive me because I'm not 100% sure. I think that the bots run during premieres, but I can't be 100% sure. So what I would do is bet on the fact that they might. I'm going to have to check that out. Why can't I think of that right this second? Is Life with Triple T still here? Oh, maybe not, eh? I had made a note earlier. They asked me to watch a video. Bots run in the premieres. I'm just making a note for myself so I can get a solid answer on that. I use Stream Elements, as you see in the chat. And no problem, Rose Rosita Paul. I appreciate it. So we'll be connected now. I'm going to have to check Declan's fan. Yeah, if the bots run during the premieres, I forget. But your premiere has to be a certain length too, because in a live stream, the bots sometimes don't even show up for almost 15 minutes. It takes a few minutes for it to kick in and for them to know you're running, and then they start. They're never like right on time. So I use Stream Elements, as you see, to drop links throughout the chat to remind everybody, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and all the other stuff. So I don't want to have to, it's not that I don't want to have to keep saying, I don't want you to have to listen to me keep saying things like follow us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook. So the bots do it. And then as well, Nightbot is there on this stream just to drop those links for the couple of creators who are hard to find. And then I use Botissimo for statistics. This is one that I pay for, a few dollars a month. And it tells me how active everybody is in the chat. That's how I figure out who to put on the wheel and when. But I'll have to check that on a premiere. Because thinking about it right now, I can't be sure. But it's got to be long then for sure. It's me once, then yes, honey. It may not. It's hard to tell. Michael's Adventures, thank you for coming in. I'm very happy that you made it today, because I just wanted to let you know that I saw your video and it is now added onto the front page of TuberChat. I'm going to take a moment away from It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey here just to show everybody what I'm talking about. On the front page of tuberchat, a little while back, Georgia Bulldogs made a video that was a shout-out video specifically for tuberchat. So they inspired me to add a shelf to the front page, and I actually added two. The bottom one that says creator testimonials is shout-out videos where creators have mentioned several channels, and tuberchat is one of those. But on this tuberchat supporter shelf, we have videos that were made by creators specifically for tuberchat. So we have Georgia Bulldogs, That Blue Moon, and Michael's Adventures made one yesterday for us as well. So those are featured there, and I hope everybody will check those out and give those a few views. And we really appreciate that and wanted to make sure that we rewarded that generosity in some way. Thank you, Cozy Relaxation. Hopefully we'll see you again tomorrow. That's a dedicated and loyal supporter that I have swapped playlists with. If anybody wants to reach out to Cozy Relaxation, I'm sure that they'll get back to everybody afterwards as well. So this is It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey. This is one of our moderators, but this is a very much loved and well-respected member of the community that we're in here. And Kristen, as a matter of fact, is a member of It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey. They have been here since the beginning of tuberchat. As a matter of fact, it is very possible that It's Me Wanston, Yes Honey was the very first channel to ever come into a tuberchat live stream. So I have them as a moderator here, but they are a generous creator in that they do the feature channels collaboration. And then as well, like I said, they are very much loved and well respected in the community, so much so that Kristen is a member, and I try to catch Wanston's live streams every chance that I get. And then forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I tend to fall behind a little bit, and I don't mean to skip over anything. I know we were talking about Nightbot and the other robots and stuff. Stream Elements is my favorite. And then for anybody that's going to use Streamlabs, whether on the phone or Streamlabs OBS, you'll want to have Streamlabs working as well. It just makes sense to stay within their platform. I have four: Bottissimo, Nightbot, Streamlabs, and Stream Elements. And finally, we're going to take a look at Happy Lux. He's been on the wheel for an hour, more than an hour. This is a dear, dear friend of mine. There are actually two channels from Happy Lux, and I'll show you both. Oh, see, I said around 12,000 subscribers. I was wrong. He's got 13,000 subscribers. Now, Happy Lux, for those of you who haven't already been there, runs a growth stream similar to tuberchat, but it's actually much more fast-paced. He has got music playing, a video game going on in the background, and we have gained hundreds and hundreds of subscribers from Happy Lux, both on my personal channel and here at tuberchat. So much so that tuberchat, as you can see, is a member of Happy Lux. And I try to catch Happy Lux's live streams as often as I can. But you'll always meet new friends and family members there, and it's quite a party. You'll find me there often. So hopefully, if you haven't already connected with Happy Lux, you will. And I'll show you his second channel as well. This is a gaming channel that he has going on, and he's posting here, seems daily, even more so actually lately. Very often posting here and doing live streams as well as videos. So I hope that you'll visit Happy Lux, and I hope that you'll connect with him on both channels, because like I said, he's a dear, dear friend. And first of all, inspirational in the creation of tuberchat, but has been an unbelievable help in helping us move the channel and get it up and running before we started live streaming. And thank you, Happy Lux, for hanging out so long and being so patient today. I don't know why the wheel wasn't on your side today, but we got you up and we're talking about it now. So hopefully everybody will connect with Happy Lux and Happy Jur. Jur is because he's in Germany, and that's his second channel. So maybe I will think about spinning the wheel in another moment. Yeah, spin for now. And I'll add some more names to the wheel when I need them. Oh, Vibing with the Rude Girl 72. We looked at your channel already. I forgot to take you off the wheel all this time. Happy luck. Since you're here, I just want to show you something. And then I'll spin again. And then I'll add some names to the wheel. Playlist work. I'll explain playlists in a very quick second, Nature Africa Explorers. So I just want to show you Happy Lux. When I click on analytics, you know I'm only here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we get this thing going on. But the watch time is doing just great right now. And when I look at the monetization tab, we are getting very, very close. So, of course, tuberchat is willing to swap playlists, as a lot of other creators in the chat are. So please don't be shy. If you want to swap playlists with people, then just say so, and I'll explain what that works. Swapping playlists with people is a way to collaborate, and there are many benefits. So first of all, you can run a playlist for another creator of their videos, and they will run a playlist for you. You basically put all your videos in there, not including live streams, and then they will run your playlist. You're not expected to sit and watch every second of every video or comment and like the videos. In this case, you're only expected to run it. If you can comment and like a little bit, then, you know, as often as you can always helps. But when you swap playlists with people, you can imagine if you have a playlist of 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or 20 or even more hours, and you get a lot of creators running that for you, it can really pump your hours up and you're helping other people. But the best part about it is a friendship can start, because once you've traded favors, now you are starting to get to know another creator, and you will find yourself favoring them. When you have 10 videos to watch, you will probably watch theirs first, and you will find them favoring you as well. And this is how we get a lot of loyal and dedicated support going. So there are a lot of people in the chat willing to swap playlists. You can just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and people will swap with you. I have 3,600 right now, the Urban Cook, and we get somewhere between 75 and 100 hours per live stream. So that will jump a little bit now. And I don't know if we're going to make it this week, but definitely by the end of next weekend, tuberchat will be in a position to be monetized. But thank you for asking. And then we've had a lot of help. People like Michael's Adventures, people like Zelda Master John, lots of creators that I've swapped playlists with. Happy Lux, as a matter of fact, for those of you who really need watch hours, has a membership plan on the Happy Lux channel. I know I said I was going to spin the wheel, but I want to show you this. He has a membership plan where he helps with watch hours as well. Now, tuberchat is a member of Happy Lux, but he also has like a watch hours playlist where he helps with watch hours. And then he's got another one here where he basically is willing to run you until you get monetized. So that's something to consider as well. So let me spin. I'll get another channel up here. Recommend you more like suggested videos and stuff if you do swap playlists. I don't think that has much to do with it, actually. Declan's Fan 2020. The idea behind swapping playlists, first of all, is to get your watch hours up. But the benefit, the real benefit, is that you are meeting a creator and getting a little bit of a friendship started. That's the real benefit, because that's a loyal supporter who will continue to come back again and again and again. But anything's possible, and every interaction helps your channel in the algorithm. So if you have a playlist of 50 videos, you're getting 50 views from somebody, you know, and since your videos are all running one after the other, it's possible. I don't want to say yes because I'm not a Google engineer. I can't be 100% certain whether it helps at all, but it might likely. So there's many benefits to it. And then thank you very much, Shernette Williams, for the kind words. I'm glad that you're here. Forgive me for not welcoming you earlier. And then Pnoy Kineto. Oh, sorry, I'm not even pronouncing that anywhere near. Pnoy Centino Official. Thank you for coming in. It is your first time here, but hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to. Visit creators one by one. It's always the best idea to go first. Please don't wait for anybody to come to you, and you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. I certainly can help you. Everybody here in the chat wants to help each other. They want to connect with each other, including yourself. This is not a sub for sub network, but everybody will be expecting you to connect with them. We put a lot of focus on doing more for others than you expect to have done for you. However, as long as you're willing to do that and be okay with it, you'll find yourself getting lots of different things from lots of different creators. And it's great to have you here from the Philippines. Thank you for coming in and visiting. The way that we connect with each other here, when you want to connect with a creator like Javian's Day today, you leave a single emoji next to their name in the chat to let them know that you want to connect with them. Then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video of at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters, and then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then you subscribe to them and come back into the chat here and leave a double emoji next to their name. That lets them know that you've secured that connection the right way, and then say something about the video that you watched so that they can go back and find your comment easily, and then turn around and do the same thing for your channel. Reachy Life Go, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you caught most of that speech for the way that we connect with each other here. Everybody's willing to connect. I know it's your first time here, but you'll find a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody wants to connect. So please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to. Follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Pinoy Centeno Official, I just hid that message because we don't do any self-promotion here. You can't ask for anything. You can't ask for me to show your channel or ask for help or ask for people to come and visit you or any of that stuff, because it is against YouTube's community guidelines. So if you hang out long enough, you'll find yourself meeting new friends and family members, and you'll get all the views and likes and comments that you're looking for today. Nemesis, thank you for coming in. Oh, how do I read Roman numbers here? Is it 420? Nemesis 420. I hope I'm right. That's a cool name. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad that you're here from Happy Lux. Happy Lux is a very dear friend. So I'm glad that you're here. Hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in here. We connect the same way we do in Happy Lux's live streams. It's just a little more slow paced. His is more of a party, and ours gets into a little more talk about tutorials and things like that. But hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members in no time. If that's what you would like, just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. And then Rachel Aldridge, thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time here, and forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but I hope you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to. And you are here from London, so that's great to see, and thank you very much. We move our times for our live streams around so that we can meet different people from different time zones around the world. So hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat and you have the notification bell on so that you don't miss any of our live streams after today. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So since Javian's Day today is a new connection for TuberChat, I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, but I'm going to take their latest video here and add it into my watch later list. Maybe I already should have connected with them because there's a little bit of a red line there. So you see what I mean? The connection did not stick, and you know for sure I got to be doing it the right way. Let's get into this video and see what I can do if I can get this added to my watch later list. Or this is the one that we had the problem with yesterday. Okay, I've already watched this video, so I'm just going to subscribe now, and then we're going to hope that that sticks because I can't leave a comment. I'm just going to hit another video off of them. Here, I'll hit a Happy Lux video off of them just so that hopefully that connection sticks. And I'll just let that run in the background. I'm not even going to turn that off. You got to have the volume on always. You can't mute the volume or the creator doesn't get the credit for what you're doing. We'll let that run. And then Beauty Kingdom, thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time here. Forgive me if I'm wrong about that. It might have been a little while, but I appreciate you coming in. And hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members in no time if that was what you would like. As long as you follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find that everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. The best idea is always to go first. So let's get a few more names on the wheel if I can. Declan's Fan 2020. We'll spin and we'll get another channel up here. So MAH videos. Good thing, because it would have been kind of your turn anyway. Let's see if MAH is still here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. And anybody that wants to swap playlists could just say so in the chat. Just say, I am willing to swap playlists, and you will find yourself meeting other creators. They will reach out to you so you can make those arrangements however you'd like. This is MAH Videos. They have a lot of delicious looking content. We see that all the time because they're here quite often. However, I think that they are already gone for today. Oh, Declan's Fan 2020. See you next time. I'll put their channel up for a quick second, though. There's Declan's Fan 2020. They have a lot of dynamic content for us to see as well. And let me see what else I can do about adding names to the wheel. Last podcast before the world explodes. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here at TuberChat. Hopefully you can meet a couple of friends and family members while you're here. And then if anybody does have the ability to share, I should remind everybody, if you don't mind, it really does help the stream. It helps push TuberChat a little bit farther into the YouTube algorithms so that we can meet more and more people from around the world and maximize our impact. And if you would give a thumbs up, so whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or anywhere else like that, or giving us a thumbs up, of course, helps if you haven't already. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and we'll really, really appreciate it, of course. The Daniel Show, did we look at your channel already? Yes, we did. I remember. Dre Cooks is still in the house. And it's good to see everybody having fun connecting with each other, meeting new friends and family members. Georgia Bulldogs. Thank you, Georgia Bulldogs. Yeah, I appreciate it. You have been a very busy one over the last little while, but hopefully you've enjoyed your time. And I appreciate every moment that you spent here at TuberChat. Nettie Greer, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting, meeting new friends and family members. Let's get back to Happy Lux. Oh, see what I'm talking about? The party that goes on in Happy Lux's live stream. He's always singing and dancing, and he's got music playing and a video game going on. And people are connecting similar to the way they do here inside TuberChat. So hopefully if you haven't already connected with Happy Lux, you will. And like I said, he's got two channels, Happy Lux and Happy Jur. But Happy Lux is where you're going to find yourself with new friends and family members. You'll find me there very often. I try to make it every day that I can. And then as well, so much so that TuberChat is a member of Happy Lux. Richie Lifego, still in the house. So thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members. Devontae Future. Yes, everybody's baking with each other today, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody's willing to connect. So just reach out to anybody that you'd like, and you will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time if you just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen. Yes, I love Happy Lux's channel as well. He's become a dear friend to me and responsible for helping us meet hundreds and hundreds of subscribers, both on our on my personal channel and here at TuberChat. And you can see what I'm talking about, what kind of a party it is that goes on during Happy Lux. Like I said, there's a video game playing. He's got music playing, dancing around. There's that blue moon in Happy Lux. There's beautiful fetching Rose that sometimes we see as well. Jenny O'Brien's another familiar face. Lots and lots of different creators going through Happy Lux there. Life with Simone and family. Thank you for coming in. You're a new creator here, but we're happy to have you. Hopefully you feel welcome, and you can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. Please don't be shy. Everybody's here to connect. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to and follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and you will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. I'll just give you another look at Happy Lux's other channel. There you go. Just joined Happy Lux, so that's great. Moods and Mimosas. Yes, you'll find me in Happy Lux's live streams as often as I can be, as Happy Lux is here with us today. And yeah, so Life with Simone and family, the way that we connect here is to simply leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat. That lets them know that you want to connect with them, and then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. Then give a meaningful comment related to the content of the video that you watch. It should be at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filters. and then give the creator a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to them and come back into the chat here, and that lets them know. Sorry, you want to leave a double emoji next to their name and a sentence about the video that you watched. That lets them know that you've completed that connection the right way, and then they can turn around and find your comment easily, and they can also follow your channel in the same way. Simply Royce has joined Happy Lux and with a membership, so that's fantastic. And then, like I said, this is Happy Lux's second channel, Happy Jur, which I follow as well and try to catch live streams whenever I can. And Happy Lux has a watch hours program as well within his memberships, where he can really help people out as well. So I hope you'll check that out. Happy Lux is a dear, dear friend. I don't really need the wheel anymore. I'm glad everybody's having a good time connecting with each other. This featured channels collaboration is something that anybody can do on their channel, and I recommend it. As you'll see, we're lucky enough to be included in Happy Jur's featured channels, as he is in ours. And it's not easy to do on a phone, but you can do it on a computer easily. And basically what happens when you feature channels on your front page like this, you are saying to your audience and to the YouTube algorithms that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that you are worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audience and on the YouTube algorithms. And there you go, Life with Simone and Family using a phone. It's a little bit tougher, but you can meet friends and family members if you just take your time and visit their channels and come back and forth. That's great. And then if anybody in the chat has featured TuberChat or my personal channel on your front page, please make sure that I know about it so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that with both channels. Oh, the Gamer Hippie. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time here. Mr. and Mrs. Annabalo, how can we feature? Oh, how do you do the feature channels collaboration? I'll show you. And sorry, the Gamer Hippie, do we just do that on the web page? On the front page, yes, I'll show you. So forgive me, Gamer Hippie, I didn't welcome you earlier. I probably was in the middle of one of my speeches, but hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. If you follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time, if that's what you would like. So when I go on Customize Channel here, you have to be logged in, of course, right on your front page. Correct code 6. Thanks for coming in again. You head over on the right-hand side, you'll see the Featured Channels module, and then we click our little pen and click Edit Module. And when we look down the list, there's Happy Jur right there. So you removed Happy Jur, and here's what we do. I get the channel URL out of the address bar here, and then I go back and paste it where it wants it here. But every time you share your URL for your channel anywhere on the internet, we need to add a piece of code to the end of it. Just a question mark and the words sub_confirmation. If I can pronounce right, confirmation. if I could spell it right, equals 1. And what that does, when somebody comes to your channel for the first time, it presents them with a window that asks them if they want to subscribe right now. And it entices more subscriptions, because otherwise somebody might have come to your channel, started watching a video, got distracted, and forgot to subscribe. So it can help. So there's Happy Jur as one of our featured channels. It really doesn't matter where they are on the list, but you do have to click this shuffle button if you have more than 10 channels. And the reason why is because YouTube will only show 10 at a time on your front page. And so you'll see right now I have a list of 10 featured channels there. And then when I refresh the page, the next time we visit, you'll see that those will have changed. And YouTube randomly selects 10 to evenly display throughout. So it's that simple. So if anybody, again, has featured tuberchat or my personal channel on your front page, just please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because as you see, I absolutely do that on both channels. And there's Happy Jur again. And hopefully everybody here is subscribed to tuberchat as well and has our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We are always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet people from around the world in different time zones. Suzuki Vlog official channel, thank you for coming back in. Always a pleasure to have you here, so thank you for visiting once again. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting. So the Gamer Hippie, hopefully you feel welcome, and hopefully you're already off to the races, meeting some new friends and family members, if that's what you would like. Happy Lux has a lot of mutual friends. Mario Sonic is often in there. Yasmin Wu, of course, Living My Blessed Life. These are familiar channels to us. Very good, the Gamer Hippie. That's what we're all here for. Everybody's here for the purpose of connecting with each other. It's not a sub-for-sub network. We're very focused on loyal and dedicated supporters, the kind of creators who are going to come back to your channel again and again to watch your videos, give you comments, views, hang out in your live streams, and all the other things we need as growing YouTubers, not only in the coming days, but weeks, months, and hopefully eventually years. So hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members now. And our goal is to help you get what you want out of YouTube. Suzuki Vlog Official, yes, of course, a friend of Happy Lux. Thank you very much, Javian's Day today. Hopefully we'll see you again either tomorrow or on one of our other live streams. Again, we're always here on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So as you can see, Happy Jur does a ton of live streaming, but has a lot of other dynamic content as well for everybody to see. It is the Gamer Hippie, and I'm sorry I didn't give you the warmer welcome that I wish you got when you first came in. You caught me in the middle of a speech, and we went right into that tutorial. But as you hopefully spend more time in tuberchat and you see the stories that I tell about the channels that come through the chat and the channels that I put on the screen, you'll get to know the kind of community that we're building here, and you'll see the conversations that people have from within the chat to let you know that it really is a community and not so much a sub-for-sub network, because we all need much, much more than just our numbers. Having 1,000 subscribers doesn't help if they're never going to come back and watch your videos and stuff like that. And when you get monetized, you'll be stuck with $5 a month. And I don't think any of us are here for that. So we're very focused on loyal and dedicated supporters. So you'll find your channel flourishing because we can all thrive together if we have a solid and strong foundation. And then Abo Ido, thank you for coming back in. Always good to have you here. Marcophil, Germany. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. I think this is your first time with tuberchat, so hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. Follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, and you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. That blue moon is at 284. You're so happy. Me too. I hope that we can still keep pushing and get you a little bit closer. I'd love to be there for you when you're going to hit 300, but I have a feeling you might actually get it. If you don't get it tomorrow while we're on tuberchat, 15 in a day is possible, but you got to be very aggressive. Then I will bet that you'll have it by the time I get back on Friday. But we're going to try to do everything we can to push you tomorrow as well if you can be there, so that you can meet some more friends and family members. There's lots of new people here today. That's for sure. So hopefully you've met a few more friends and family members, and just make sure that those connections stick. That's unfortunate to hear. Suzuki Vlog official channel, American Life host has passed away. I didn't know that. $150 in 3 days, Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo. Yeah, well, it can be done. That's quite an accomplishment. And then I'm glad to see that Nemesis is enjoying the Essence of Sonia's channel. Hopefully the connections that you're making, Mr. and Mrs. Anabalo, are genuine, so that, like I said, when you get the 1,000 and you get your watch hours, you still have creators coming back again and again to support you, so that when your ads start running and when you start doing live streaming, hopefully, and things like that, you're getting the ad revenue and the super chats and the memberships if you choose to do that and stuff like that. Yeah, Suzuki Vlog official channel. That's very unfortunate. And then Devontae Future, we don't do blue jackets here. No links, no moderators here. I have only a couple of moderators to help if I absolutely need it, but we don't use any of that stuff. Here you'll find lots of loyal and dedicated supporters. Everybody, it's not a sub for sub network, but everybody will be expecting you to connect with them. And it's my pleasure, that blue moon. I'm happy to see you growing. And I hope that you're going to get everything you want out of YouTube. I have a feeling that you will. That's why I keep talking about your channel and your generosity, because I think it speaks volumes about yourself as a creator behind the channel, and I expect big things from you. So I hope that we can help you push and get what you want out of YouTube. All I want is to make sure you do it solidly so that your channel is very strong, and help you get there as fast as you want to. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting and meeting new friends and family members. Glad that last podcast has been able to hang around. Dude, I laughed. I hope you're still here. Let me know if you're still here last podcast, because he was only going to come in for a few minutes. And then Life with Simone and Family. Everybody wants to dance, so the best idea is always to go first. Please don't wait for people to come to you. You go first, meet them, watch their video, give them a comment, give them a like, subscribe to them, and then come back and let them know that you did that, and then they'll turn around and do the same thing for you. It's always the focus here is to go first, to be willing to give more than you expect to receive. And I promise you, I run several different channels, and I see it over and over again. As long as you could do that and be okay with it, you will get more than you expected out of YouTube in the long run. Devontae Future, yes, it's fun what we're doing here. I really enjoy it. I'm glad that you do too. Everybody's willing to dance. So again, the best idea is always to go first. Please don't be shy. Reach out to anybody that you'd like to. Saul P. Motors, good to see you back again. Hopefully you're going to meet a few more friends and family members today if that's what you would like. Oh, yes, you, yeah, well, it is. Just do me a favor. No, that's, yeah, it's a thin line, but you can absolutely. No, we're happy to celebrate with you if you hit a goal, but just please spell the number then. Spell the number if you remember. But that's, yeah, no, that's okay. Self-promotion is more when you're asking. If you're asking people like, please come to my channel, please check me out, please help me make my goal. That's what we don't want to see. But yeah, if you have a goal that you've hit or are close to, we absolutely want to celebrate with you. And then the Gamer Hippie, your granddaughter's birthday party, that should be something to look forward to. So hopefully you'll enjoy yourself there. And Saul P. Motors just hit 1,000, so that's perfect. Thank you very much for letting us know and having that little celebration with you, because it's really something else. It is sometimes a long road to hit that 1,000. Some people meet it faster than others. It's not a race, but we're happy for everybody that gets it. I want you to get everything that you want out of YouTube, and our job here is just to help you get there faster, if that's what you would like, but with a strong and solid foundation. So that's good news. We're so happy. Hopefully we can help you with your hours too if you need them, so that we can get you up to the 4,000 that you need, and then you can start to really withdraw from your from YouTube. And then Suzuki Vlog official channels, 12 away from a goal. So hopefully we're helping you meet some new friends and family members today. 12 might be a little bit aggressive for today, but if you can join us again tomorrow, I think it's absolutely reasonable that you can hit that. And hopefully everybody's still having a good time connecting with each other and meeting new friends and family members today. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Michael and Paula. I hope you go back, Michael and Paula, and watch the first few minutes of today's live stream, because you were the featured channel today. So I put your channel up first and talked about you for a few moments. But yeah, notifications were not working perfectly this weekend, because for TuberChat, we've been lucky and the live streams have been busy, and we've had people a half an hour before start time. So the notifications seem to have worked. But on my personal channel, it seemed that they didn't. So it's been happening all over. I get a lot of messages from other creators as well, as you can imagine. So I'm lucky because I get to know right away when something is wrong, but something's been up with the notifications all weekend. And then Essence of Sonia is 14 away from 700. So hopefully she's going to get that 700 within the next day or two. It's certainly possible. We've still got some time to go today, so hopefully you can meet a few more friends and family members today. I'd love to see you hit 4 more today, and then tomorrow, if you can be back, you'll have another 2-hour live stream to get another 10, and I think that's absolutely reasonable. And then Devontae Future, we don't do blue jackets. There's no such thing here. We have almost no moderators here. What I want for everybody to do while they're here in TuberChat is to meet new friends and family members so that you can grow your channel. I don't want you to have to worry about moderating and reminding everybody to thumbs up and stuff like that. I do appreciate it when we do it and when we say it, but I don't want you to have to do it. I want you to focus on your channel. That's what's best for me, because when you have as many subscribers as you would like, whether that's 1,000 or 3,000 or 10,000 or whatever it is, other creators are going to ask you how you did it, and I hope that you will turn around and say that TuberChat was a part of it so that we can continue to grow as well. That's all I need from everybody. And then Jaden Sue, 2 more watch hours to hit 300. So that's great. Hopefully we're going to get you there. And hopefully by putting out more content, you'll see your channel growing even faster. And then thank you for the kind words, Devontae Future. Hopefully you'll get everything you want out of TuberChat today and meet new friends and family members as well. And sorry, there was a channel that I missed. Family with a Purpose 2, thank you for coming in. And Coombs, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me for not welcoming you earlier. I did see you come in a few minutes ago, but I was in the middle of a speech. But hopefully you feel welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the chat. There are a few new people. There are people who are with us all the time. And it's Shy Official. Thank you for coming in as well. You're new here as well, but we have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and you will find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. If you just follow the instructions at the bottom of the screen, you're free to reach out to anybody that you'd like to. We're all here for the same thing. Everybody wants to connect. And Happy Lux, thank you for running us still in the background. Happy Lux is a dear, dear friend, and I hope everybody has connected with them. And it's Shy Official. The way that we connect here is just to leave a single emoji next to somebody's name in the chat. That lets them know that you want to connect with them. And then head to their channel and watch a short video in full of at least 1 minute long so that it registers with the YouTube algorithms. And then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video so that they can turn around and find your comment easy. You want to make sure that it's at least a couple of full sentences so that it doesn't get held for review or caught in the YouTube spam filter. And then as well, you want to give them a thumbs up, because we should always be doing that for each other. And then subscribe to their channel and come back here and leave a double emoji of any kind next to their name. That lets them know that you have connected the right way. And then they can turn around and do the same thing for your channel. And hopefully everybody here has given us a thumbs up on the way in. It really does help the stream. And every interaction always helps the stream, pushes us a little bit farther into the algorithm so that we can maximize our impact for more and more creators every week. And Marco Phil Company has mentioned that they will be willing to get back to anybody that connects with them. So you just give them a moment, maybe even let them know you came from TuberChat so they know that they need to connect back with you, and they will. And that'll be great. And yeah, if anybody does have the ability to share on their community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any of that stuff, it helps just as much as the thumbs up, if not more. So thank you very much for that. Is Drake Cooks back in the house again? Or were they here the whole time? We've been running for well over 2 hours now. So I appreciate everybody who's hanging out. As we grow and as we follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every moment that you spend here at tuberchat and on my personal channel. And Dre Cooks, that's wonderful. Thank you for hanging out so long. Hopefully you got everything out of tuberchat today that you want, meeting new friends and family members. Very good. Sorry, I sometimes the chat moves a little bit fast, and I just it's been a while since we put your channel up on the screen, so I wondered if you were still here. And PA, thank you for hanging out always. PA follows me and supports me everywhere that I go, and I really appreciate that. Everything that you do for me, not to mention the time that you spend, as well as the comments that you leave and the likes and everything else. I really appreciate that. Moods and Mimosas, yeah, you're welcome. I love what we're doing here, and most often tuberchat lasts between 2 and 2.5 hours. Sometimes we go as long as 3 or 4 hours, but yeah, I'm always happy to do it. And then I love to do the tutorials that we talk about sometimes when we get into analytics or featured channels and playlists and all the other stuff, so that everybody can truly maximize their impact while they're here. And then Coombs, hopefully you're doing well. And hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members as well. And Devontae Future, I appreciate the kind words. Moods and Mimosas is offering pizza. I love pizza. I could eat pizza every day. Almost everybody around me is pizzaed out all the time because I like it so much. I wish I wouldn't. And hopefully everybody's having a good time connecting with each other and meeting new friends and family members. So let me get into our chat here. The Essence of Sonia has been here for the whole time too. Thank you for hanging out so long. The Essence of Sonia is a wonderfully loyal and dedicated supporter, but not to mention a generous creator in that she supports and she runs playlists and she does featured channels and all the things that I love to talk about here. The Essence of Sonia has been here the whole time today. So thank you very much. And so what we're going to do now, I'm leaving a link in the chat here, and if you wouldn't mind, click that link and mention tuberchat raid when you get over there, and we are going to raid the Cruz family today. They're already running, and we'll be able to continue connecting and meeting new friends and family members over there. And we're going to wrap up tuberchat for now, and we'll be back tomorrow. We're here every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different people from around the world in different time zones. This chat will continue for another couple of moments so you can finish up your connections. And then again, please just head over to that link that I just left and say tuberchat raid when you get there. And that lets them know that you came from tuberchat. And we'll have a good time connecting over there. And thank you, everybody, for the time that you've spent today. I hope you'll give a thumbs up on your way out. It really does help the stream, and I appreciate all the time that you've spent. And then I'll see you over with the Cruz family, and then hopefully we'll see you tomorrow as well.